What's going on, everybody? My name is Albert and I'm from basketballtraders.soar. Today we're going to be discussing the current state of the Pokemon market as of April 2026. So to get started, we're going to be talking about the sets that currently just went out of rotation. Now, if you guys don't know what out of rotation is or what sets going out of rotation means, I'll break it down for you for a little bit. So what Pokemon does is whenever they release a set, they have it in competitive play for up to 2 years. After 2 years, the set goes out of rotation and Pokemon doesn't prioritize printing the set anymore, and usually it's completely out of print. So that's kind of what it means. When sets go out of rotation, that's when the spike usually goes up, because a lot of people know that they're not going to be able to find these sets in store anymore. Now, what Pokemon does to make it easier for them to actually know which sets are being printed out is that they label them in different blocks. Now, these blocks range from the alphabet letters A through Z. Currently, we are on the G block right now. The G block consists of Scarlet Violet base set, Paradox Rift, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames, 151, and Paldea Fates. Now, what does this mean for the sets that just rotated out? Well, guys, if you guys look at the market right now, all these sets are flying. We can see the singles, like the Charizard from Obsidian Flames, going, higher and higher each day. And then we can also see all the different ETBs and all the different products from each of these sets actually gaining a lot more momentum. We saw it with 151. 151 exploded like crazy. Right now, it's on a little bit of a decline because of that huge spike up that I had. I mean, it can't keep going up forever, right? Stabling out right now. But in the long run, the 151 is going to be one of those products that, you're going to want to have, and it's going to be a long, great return on investment. Now, this leads me to actually talk about the next set that's actually going to go out of print, which is going to be the H block. Now, if you guys have seen what the G block has done, like 151, Obsidian Flames, and all these other sets, you guys see that obviously when a set goes out of print, it spikes up. A lot more people want it, a lot more demand is there, because they know that they're not going to be able to find it on the shelves anymore. So, what is considered the H block? Well, the H block is actually made up of Temporal Forces, Shrouded Fable, Twilight Masquerade, Stellar Crown, and Surging Sparks. Now, out of all of these sets that I just mentioned for the H block, I wouldn't necessarily think that a lot of these are so much popular as the sets that were in the G block that just rotated out. But what I would be looking at is, guys, Surging Sparks. It has the Pikachu, and honestly, Pikachu is one of the most beloved Pokemon. I would be looking at getting a little bit more of Surging Sparks right now, because a lot of people are focused so much on the G block that they tend to not really give too much attention to something else that's going to be out of print soon. Aside from that, we're going to look at some of the sets that are coming out. So we have the Chaos Rising, which we're still waiting for pre-orders on the Pokemon Center. We did see that there was some kind of scandal that they had a lot of the cards be stolen from the new set before even release. So we have that going on with Chaos Rising. I think it's going to be a good set. I'm excited for it. I like Greninja, so I think that a lot of people are going to be happy with it. But the sets I'm really, really looking for is that Pokemon just announced that they're going to get a Darkrai set, and then they're also going to have a Rayquaza set after that. Those are the ones that I'm really looking forward to, because obviously when it comes to Pokemon, and when it comes to chases, I mean, Rayquaza is one of the top chases out there. And I think that Darkrai is going to have that kind of like, Fusion Strike kind of feeling to it, that dark feeling, but it's going to be a little bit better than all the other ones that, we had in the past as well. What does this mean for the Pokemon demand? Well, guys, it doesn't look like that Pokemon demand is coming down anytime soon. We just had, Perfect Order that came out. That's actually somewhat sitting on the shelves, but it's a set that's not very, very liked by a lot of people. So we can consider that set probably the lowest that we're going to have this year. And guys, demand is still through the roof. I mean, we still see lines at Target, at Best Buy, at Walmart. We still see bots, taking everything online. People still can't find Pokemon cards. So even though we had not such a great set, in the audience's eyes, Demand is still there, and I honestly think that with the 30th anniversary coming up, with all these great sets that are going to be coming out later this year, I think that the demand is going to stay here until 2027. And when I say demand staying as high as it is until 2027, that doesn't mean that it's going to completely drop or completely flatline after that. It just means that right now, from what I can see, that whatever is going on in the Pokemon world, I can see this even increasing up until 2027 and then flatlining a little bit. Now, what does that mean for the market, and what does that mean for us investors? Well, it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's a bad thing because we can't find Pokemon cards at MSRP because demand is still insanely high. The good thing is that when we do find Pokemon cards at MSRP, these are the sets that people are going to be wanting, right? They're going to be wanting Ascended Heroes. They're going to be wanting that Chaos Rising. They're going to be wanting the Dark Rise set, the Rayquaza set, the 30th anniversary. So we do have a lot more chances of getting these products at MSRP. The problem is that it's pretty hard because the demand is so high. But guys, whenever Pokemon does well, we do well because that's what we're investing in. So we always got to remember that this is kind of like a double-edged sword. Even though we don't want so many people buying up all these products because we want to get them too, we need that demand because that's what rises the prices in the products. So whether or not you like it or not, this is good for Pokemon as an investment and Pokemon in general as a company. Now, that's going to do it for this video. I know this is a short one, but I did kind of want to give you guys a quick update on the market. I do think that it's going to keep getting higher and higher. The demand is there. We're going to keep seeing Pokemon rise up. And I feel like this is overall a good thing for us because we're able to find these products low enough when we do find them to actually add to our collection and prepare ourselves for the future growth, right? But if you guys don't agree with me or you guys have your own opinions, put them down below. I do appreciate all the new subscribers that have been coming to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And guys, if you're not subscribed already, click that subscribe. Visit my site at masterballtraders.store. I do have some new products, and I'm going to have a lot more new products coming up. I've been working a lot more on it, and we're going to have a business update soon. So stay tuned for that. But other than that, guys, it was a pleasure, and I will see you on the next one.